Hey guys, on today's show, we're talking ICE stuff and, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So stick around for all that today on the Angela Box Show.
Hello, my name is Angela Box.
So you're talking my name.
Okay, another week of leftists screaming at the sky over law enforcement officers who are simply trying to enforce current immigration law. So, what do we got? We got students walking out all over the place, as we talked about in another video. We've got people getting killed because illegal aliens, instead of like surrendering to the police who have a warrant for their arrest, they get in their car and then they end up killing someone, and the left is blaming that on ICE. There's that story. There's all kinds of stuff, but let's jump in. We talked a little bit about some in another video we talked about, or another segment, excuse me. We talked about the student walkouts, the ICE protest student walkouts. Okay. But there are some schools that are starting to push back, especially in Texas and Florida. Not surprising, of course. Every red state needs to tell these kids, like, this isn't happening. Actually, roll the clip of an alpha male principal telling kids what's getting ready to happen to them if they stay out of class. Roll that clip.
We'll go back to class and we're good. If you stay out here, we will get your names. You will be suspended. Okay? That is your option at this point. Because you are operating outside the bounds of what was granted. That event was canceled. You left school without permission. Your rights do not supersede the school. So if you understand that, that is your option. If you wish to return, Dr. Damiani will let you in that door over there. If not, I will be getting your names. You will be suspended, okay? Those are your options.
What are we doing?
All right? Your rights do not exceed that of the school.
I mean, look at them. They're all these kids. They're all just, it's really a disaster. I mean, the next 20 years, I gird my loins. Anyway, there's good news in that some schools are like, nope, you're not doing that. And if you look at this picture here, it's like they're all the same. Like the pre-printed signs, the canned slogans, the professional printed materials, the big fat Hispanic girls, or they're called tortas. Tortas, as far as the eye can see.
I'm a torta, otherwise known as a high-calorie Latina.
I'm a YN, down for anything I can get.
We're your average couple in 2025.
It's like they're all the same, but yet, I mean, they're all the same, but different in their sameness. Like, you can always spot one. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter where you are, like, leftist, steer clear. Like, you can spot them. It's not really that hard. This is directly because of Democrat rhetoric when it comes to law enforcement, Democrat rhetoric when it comes to Donald Trump, Democrat rhetoric when it comes to over half the country calling us all Nazis and fascists. And, really, if you were all killed, it wouldn't be that bad. Wink, wink. Sending your people out to do your bidding because you know that you can't do it from your perch in Washington, D.C., but you sure as hell can go on CNN and MSNBC and call everyone fascists and Nazis, and these law enforcement officers are Gestapo, and they must be stopped. We need to take up arms. I mean, I'm saying, your Second Amendment's very important. And then you've got these lunatics out here doing their bidding. Renee Good, Alex Preddy. And here, check this out. So in Idaho, y'all, listen, there are plenty of people from California and Washington and Oregon moving to Idaho, and the people in Idaho are like, GTFO, okay? Get out. Infecting us with your insanity. All right, just in, anti-ICE agitator steals ambulance from hospital, packs it with gas cans, and rams into DHS office building in Idaho. So, the suspect, okay, let me just read. This is from Gateway Pundit. An anti-ICE agitator stole an ambulance. Again, you guys, imagine if a MAGA person did this. Like, just, I'm going to read this to you, and then now when you go, okay, It's a MAGA guy, and the thing they attacked was an abortion clinic. Okay? Okay. An anti-ICE agitator stole an ambulance, packed it with gas cans, and rammed the emergency vehicle into a DHS office in Meridian, Idaho. Have you heard word one of this story unless you were on Gateway Pundit or you live in Ohio? No, you haven't. Now imagine what it would be if some MAGA person, in all of his zeal to kill abortion workers, and, you know, really stick it to the abortion lobby, because, you know, that's what we do. We generally commit domestic acts of violence because we're convinced that's going to actually, like, get people to our side. No, that's you idiots. Anyway, so of course it's not talked about. It's not talked about because it's not the reverse. Because it wasn't some MAGA guy hitting an abortion clinic. If that were the case, it would be Nancy. It'd be like Nancy Guthrie who. This would be the story that would run for the next 5 days. This is all you would hear about. But this, crickets. Let's talk about some more ICE stuff. And, you know, I'm sure he'll be out and about soon. But, you know, a lot of these dumb Democrat senators and House and reps are like, and they're putting out their TikToks and they're putting out their their videos, and they're like real super serial, and they're like, hey, you guys, this is Patty Murray or Ruben Gallegos or whoever. Hi, you know, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm not going to be attending Trump's State of the Union. I cannot sit by and watch this dictator just completely destroy this country I so dearly love. And I have better uses for my time, so I'm going to be sitting this one out. Anyway, that little speech I just gave is like on all of them. And it's like, well, script went out. We know what they're going to be saying. Anyway, it's so stupid. It's so stupid that the Democrat Party thinks that anyone cares if they're at the State of the Union. Like, nobody cares. Okay, let's discuss this. So on, it was Jayapal's. It was that double bagger, Representative Jayapal, wherever the hell she's from. Anyway, she's like Rashida Tlaib, ugly adjacent. Is she not? Anyway, I call them both double baggers. Okay, so on a response to her saying something stupid, probably I'm not going to the State of the Union, this young black gentleman put out a response to this lady and was like, this is why we support ICE. Roll that clip.
Man, you don't understand. As a black person, you should join the fight against ICE. You should hop in the fight against ICE, man, because they coming for you. This is a fight for you too. This is a fight for you too. Where's the fight for her? Huh? Where's the fight for her? Where the fight for her? No fight at all. Where the fight? Where the fight for her? Where the fight? Come on, man. Where the fight? Please tell me. Where's the fight? Huh? What am I supposed to be? Y'all not fighting for them. You ain't fighting for her. You ain't fighting for her. You ain't fighting for none of them. Nope. You ain't fighting for them. Nope. Not. But you want me to defend these horrible individuals right here. Just defend them. Defend these individuals. Child abusers, drug traffickers, sex traffickers. I mean, like, come on, bruh. Because y'all really trying to have another George Floyd situation. That's why y'all want us out there so bad. So that one of them ICE officers could off one of us. But what's crazy is y'all not even worried about the ones that's getting murdered by the very people y'all defending. So y'all really don't care about us. Y'all never did. You just want us to be another one of your mascots for another one of your wicked, foolish, crazy, demonic agendas. And we not gonna be, we ain't fooling with that no more. God bless America. God bless the earth. God bless Donald Trump. And hey, God bless my enemies. Love y'all too. Peace.
And Democrats, I'm sorry to tell you that Rasmussen is, you know, Trump's got 49%, and Insider, whatever that other polling outfitted that is very accurate, they got him sitting at 50%. So suck it. Anyway, let's continue. Now, these are the people, of course. I've got some funny Hillary news in this one. These are the people, of course, who have told us for these many decades that diversity was our strength, and there's nothing wrong with allowing the third world to just, hop on over and come to America. And like, we won't ask you to assimilate, because America's so racist and your cultures are infinitely better. So we don't want you assimilating with us at all. But, you can totally live here and collect welfare and vote. Like, it's going to be great. Now, all of a sudden, because these assholes are seeing their internal polling, I guarantee that is why this pivot is suddenly happening. Okay, this isn't because Hillary Clinton, Satan's muse, like had a recollection that in 1995 she had the exact same views on immigration that Donald Trump did. No. Let's not get it twisted. She's only saying this because it's the midterms. So this heifer, Satan's muse, was in Munich last week, and I'm doing a whole other video about the unmitigated gall of this woman. You almost have to stand and slow clap. Like, Hillary Clinton remains undefeated in unmitigated gall. Anyway, she is basically like saying in Munich, she's like, listen, you guys, this whole open borders immigration thing, it's gone too far. Like, we need to dial it back. Roll that clip.
I think we need to call it for what it is.
Secretary
There is
Clinton.
a legitimate reason to have a debate about things like migration. It went too far. It's been disruptive and destabilizing, and it needs to be fixed in a humane way with secure borders that don't torture and kill people.
So listen, guys, don't believe for a second that we are completely screwed in the midterms. Is it not the best map for us because we're only like ahead by 4 and we keep losing people, and California is going to gerrymander all the Republicans out, and Texas isn't going to do that, of course. Texas is going to let Democrats have about 35%, but no, not the blue states. They gerrymander to Republicans have 1% of the seats. Like, it's such a joke. Anyway, they're going to have a really hard time the day after the midterms, because I predict I'm not predicting anything. Let me just say that. But the feeling I get when you have a Hillary Clinton coming out starting to talk about immigration, that is the signal to the rest of them. You guys, I think we've taken this too far, because their internal polling is showing that they're big time underwater with this. Big time underwater. And it's still like the number 2 issue. It's economy and it's immigration. So if Hillary Clinton is signaling to you guys, watch for the pivot in the near future. Let's see. I mentioned at the top, there's also a story that the media tried to make hay with, and it involved, unfortunately, a woman, an innocent bystander who was murdered by an illegal alien. Or I shouldn't say murdered. She was killed in a car accident because an illegal was fleeing from ICE. Her name was Linda Davis, and she's a special education teacher, okay? And, of course, the left immediately was like, you guys, she's black! Oh, thank God she's black, you guys! She's black! Yes! So they started jumping. They started jumping like the rabid dogs they are, and wanted you to think that ICE went out and murdered a defenseless black woman just because she was walking while black. No, dummies. As per usual, you are wrong. So here's the real story, okay? I mean, listen, let me tell you. This is why Elon buying X is going to be seen as one of the biggest pivotal moments in human history, because now we get to see this crap and it is shot down within like 30 seconds. Like, they can't get any traction with anything because of X. I'll continue. Let's see. You're lying. Miss Davis was killed by a criminal illegal alien fleeing from law enforcement. The people you protect are killing normal Americans. I mean, I'm telling you, these posts that these leftists are putting out with all this bullshit propaganda that wasn't true at all, of course, they are getting shot down in literal seconds. It's kind of extraordinary. So when they tell you we're going to lose the midterms, don't believe it. Doesn't mean we sit on our asses. Doesn't mean we don't vote in the primaries. It means that when the time comes, we will go do what we need to do, just like we did in 2024. And I dare say the economy and everything else that Trump has in motion is going to be well within place by then. And it could be a real fun night for MAGA. I will be done. Okay, we'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, I have told you about Froyo Organics for these many months. And if you've not seen my skin over these many months, you will even have to say, Angela, I know you're a blah years old, but like your skin is glowing, like legit glowing. And even my husband said, your skin is glowing. What are you doing? I said, I'm using Froyo. And then he goes, I want some too. So we started both using Froyo Organics, and I cannot recommend it more, you guys. I honestly can't. And I have a promo code for you. If you go to their website, froyaorganics.com, and put in the code AngelaBoxShow, you're going to get $15 off your first order. And what's great is that you can go on the website and you can see the before and after pictures. And it really is quite dramatic. And honestly, I'm going to use this stuff forever and ever. It is all organic. It is made with the Icelandic woman in mind who has to deal with a very harsh climate. So unbelievably nourishing, age reversing, gorgeous stuff, you guys. Can't recommend them more. froyaorganics.com/AngelaBoxShow, $15 off your first order. Do it. All right, that's where we're going to leave today's video. Please let me know what you think down below. Like, subscribe, comment, do all the things. And remember to always keep kicking ass and taking names. And to always let thy will be done. Peace.